And the other big story we are also tracking is the verdict of Ajmal Kasab. Will the Bombay High Court uphold the death sentence granted to him? Tracking all the developments in this case is Miloni Bhatt.
Kulsum, thank you very much for that, and good morning to you and all our viewers. As Kulsum pointed out, Kasab's appeal against the trial court order was heard on an everyday basis by the High Court. Today, the Bombay High Court is scheduled to pronounce its verdict in the case. Ketki is there bright and early. Ketki, the court is in session 11 a.m. onwards. What's expected?
Well, what we usually expect is three cases are going to be heard before the court. One is the confirmation of the death sentence of Kasab. This is a procedure which is mandatory under Indian law. Second is the appeal of Kasab against his conviction, against his death penalty. And third is the state's appeal against the acquittal order of the lower court, which means Fahim and Sabahuddin Sheikh, who the lower court found there was very little evidence against, were let off by the lower court. And this appeal was then filed before the High Court. All these three things will come up at the verdict stage today. We believe the court will be in session at 11, and it shouldn't be a very long wait today, because really it's about whether Kasab gets the life penalty or the death penalty. The defense has obviously maintained that he should be given the life penalty, because if he is indeed given the death penalty, if that is confirmed, it will only make him a martyr. That's an argument the prosecution has really not bought, because they said that really insults martyrs, because what martyrs really do is sacrifice for their country. Kasab had come here with a design, with a plan. He had come here to die. So in a way, the prosecution has maintained that life sentence cannot be the judgment that should be handed over to Kasab. It can only be the death penalty, given the heinous nature of the crime that was 26/11. Miloni?
All right, Ketki, thank you very much. Of course, we'll keep coming back to you for more on this as the day progresses. And as Ketki pointed out, for the prosecution, of course, the whole argument has been that it must be death for Kasab. And joining us now for more on this is Ajmal Nikam, the lawyer for the prosecution. So good morning. A big day for you with the verdict in the 26/11 case expected shortly. What were the key points that you focused on in the High Court?
First issue is about confirmation of death penalty, whether the High Court confirms the death penalty or not.